Y'all better come get you one of these. It's a chicken salad. Ooh. All right. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? Okay. I might have to like leave live and come back really quick. Just 1 second. Let me get the link to this. Let me grab the link. Oop. Let me grab the link. Oop. Let me grab the link. Oop. This, what is it, Tuesday? It is November 8th, which means it is 8 days away from my birthday, Scorpio season, November 16th. Anybody else a Scorpio here? Is anybody else a Scorpio here? All right, so while y'all are answering that for me, I'm about to put it on our screen so you guys can see why you're here. Hold on 1 second. You're going to see Mona Lisa. 1 second. You're not going to see Mona Lisa long. You are not going to see Mona Lisa long. Ah, oh my gosh, it's about to fall. All right, wait for it, wait for it. Almost it, so I have to go back to the beginning. There we go. All right. How y'all doing? So glad I caught this live. Good. I'm so glad you caught this live too. All right, guys. So this is ATI TEAS Jeopardy. I am Nurse Sam. If you don't know who I am, I have been doing like nursing education for about like 3 years. It's 2022. So yeah, about 3 years. And I, for one, am a licensed practical nurse. I went through nursing school and graduated 2014. And at the beginning of my journey, I really struggled. Okay, I'm a visual learner. So a lot of the, I guess, required like study strategies, especially for nursing students to succeed, I didn't get that at first. Like I did not grasp that concept at first. Like I was struggling. I was getting like C's and D's, and she was an A's, maybe a B girl. Okay, she was A's prior to nursing school. Okay, me and like bad grades, we did not go. So when I got into nursing school, even before I got into nursing school, when I was doing my prereqs, like my chemistries, my anatomy and physiology, like I thought I was good at math and science until I took those college level courses and they kicked my butt. So I don't know if y'all feel me on that, but that's exactly how it is, especially for a visual learner. So I didn't have many resources to really accommodate the way that I study. So I wanted to create that. So that's why I created all these fun different reviews that incorporate like gamification into it to make it more entertaining, because studies show that when you're entertained, when you're learning something, you retain it faster, you retain it longer. Okay, so I took that and ran with it. All right, I'm like the queen of themes. I love association. That's another learning method, learn strategy. I love associating something with whatever it is that I'm studying just to make it easier for me to remember. So I created ATI TEAS Jeopardy along with NCLEX Jeopardy for a more fun game-like review to take all like the anxiety and the stress away. So it's not as overwhelming, not as daunting as going and being like, oh my gosh, I have to do my prereqs, I have to do my practice questions. It can be very exhausting. So I wanted to just lighten the load a little bit and make it a little bit fun so that you guys can actually have fun while you study, because I know that helped me. Okay, so if you have never been here before, please let me know if this is your first time. Quick little overview of the house rules. All right, I'm going to pick a category: math, reading, science, or English, and I'm going to pick one of these 5 questions. Okay, they range from 100 points to 500 points, and we're gonna play for about an hour, and we're just going to go ahead and just bounce between those different categories. Okay, how we're gonna play is that you're going to answer like you would any other question. It's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, or I think maybe even A, B, C, D. But you're going to say, you're going to answer the question in Jeopardy style. So you're going to have to actually say what is. All right. So if you think the answer is B, or if you think the answer is number 2, what is 2 would be your response. And that's if you want points. If you don't want points and you're just kind of here for the review, just to see what you kind of remember, that's fine. Welcome in. You pull up a chair, that's fine. Just don't say what is, okay? Because the points are going to go to the ones that actually want to win a free ATI TEAS study bundle. Okay, that's one of our best sellers, especially for our pre-nursing students. It covers everything, and this is just like our practice question, our chance to expose you to more of the questions and the style of the ATI TEAS, so you can kind of see what you're going to be prepping for when it comes to taking the ATI TEAS 7. Okay, so I see we have a lot of first timers here. Hello, hello. All right. Welcome, welcome. If y'all have any questions on how to play the game, just don't hesitate. Just ask me in the comments, and either I'll answer or someone that's been here before is going to answer. All right. The big thing, once again, that we are playing for points. So if you want to play for points, I'm going to be looking for the first person to answer correctly in the style what is. All right, I can only go by my screen. So if there's some kind of connectivity issue, like leave it, come back so it can kind of reset the connection. But I can only go by what I see on my screen. So if it says that Susie answered correctly before Lucy, Susie gets the points. Okay. All right, go by what's on my screen. Now, I'm going to say this. This is once again just a Jeopardy style fun review. The actual ATI TEAS is not Jeopardy style. You don't have to be first. You don't have to say what is. Okay, this is just a fun way to just review and have a little friendly competition and win some free stuff. Okay, all right, if you guys are ready, give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up in the comments if you guys are ready to start our ATI TEAS Jeopardy review. All right, let me get a thumbs up in the comments if y'all are ready to start. Oh, wait, no, yep. If you guys know anyone that wants a free and fun review, if they're prepping to take their entrance exam into nursing school, go ahead and tag them, share this live, spread the wealth. We are not gatekeepers here when it comes to education, all right? We're all going to support each other and lift each other up. So if you guys have any questions about anything, if you need clarity on anything that we go over, please just ask in the comments. Think of this as our like study group. So ask away, okay? All right, guys, let's go ahead and go to our first question. It's going to be science for 100 points. All right. What is the process called in which a substance changes from a gas to a liquid? I know it's a little cut off, my bad. 1, condensation. 2, evaporation. 3, sublimation. Or 4, vaporization. What is the process called in which a substance changes from a gas to a liquid? Remember, this is Jeopardy style. You must say what is before you answer. All right. I know it might be cut off, but it's 1, 2, 3, or 4. Those are the options, or it can be A, B, C, or D. Whatever you say. You don't have to actually type out the whole answer, especially if you're playing for points. You want to make it as quick as possible in order to get on the scoreboard. All right, because I promise it comes down to like the millisecond. All right. Remember to say what is. This is Jeopardy style. If you want the points, say what is. If you don't want the points and you're just here for the review, then just spit out an answer. All right. So I'm going to get our handy dandy scoreboard so I can keep score. I'm seeing lots of what is ones or what is A's, which is condensation. So let's go ahead and see what our answer is. All right, drum roll, please, while I get the answer. All right, science for 100. All right. And drum roll, please. What is 1? Condensation. What is 1? Condensation? All right. It says when a substance undergoes a phase transition from a gas to a liquid, this phenomenon is known as condensation. evaporation and vaporization, right? They sound the same, right? Evaporization and vaporization. All right, both describe the process of changing from a liquid to a gas, though vaporization is more of a general term. All right, so it's like an umbrella term, vaporization, and then evaporation is kind of a little bit more specific underneath that term. All right. Then it says evaporation refers specifically to vaporization occurring at temperatures beneath the substance's boiling point. Sublimation refers to a change from a solid directly to a gas, as in the case of dry ice. Make sure you guys know that example. All right. I have been doing ATI TEAS for like a good 2 years. And every time they have questions about like, changing phases of matter and condensation, blah, 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 the example for sublimation is always dry ice. So just make sure when you see dry ice and they're trying to, maybe they're going to ask you like, what is this an example of? Or they answer it, or they ask it like in reverse, like give us an example of sublimation. Make sure you think of dry ice. Okay. That is just the example. So make sure you guys know that. Okay. Let's see who got it first. Remember this, it's who got it first on my screen. Okay. So don't cuss me out. All right, let's go ahead and see who got what is one first. And it is Tiani Blanks. Tiani Blanks is the first person to say, wait, nope, my bad. My fault. It's Drew Valerie. Woo! My fault. It's actually, what is one? Condensation. My fault, Tiana, my fault. But thank you for participating. Drew Valerie, yes, once again, you are the winner of those points. So you are on the scoreboard with 100 points. All right, Drew _ Valerie. If you guys are just coming in, this is ATI TEAS Jeopardy. All right, we're playing review practice questions for the ATI TEAS 7 for points. Whoever has the highest amount of points at the end of the game is going to win a free ATI TEAS bundle. All right, this is our first question, and Drew Valerie got it correct. She has, or he or she, I'm not sure. I'm sorry, I can't see. She, my bad. She has 100 points on the scoreboard. Let's go ahead and go to our next question. Great job to everyone that got what is one. Remember, this is just for fun. As long as you are answering the questions correctly, you are grasping the concept of what I'm trying to do. All right, you're comprehending the information in any type of situation. All right, so as long as you're answering it correctly, whether you got a first, third, fourth, whatever, as long as it's within the time frame, sis, brethren, you're good. Okay? All right, let's go to the next question. All right, let's go ahead and go. Next question. All right. That was science for 100. So let's go ahead and do maybe like a math. Let's do a math. All right. Math for 200. All right, I'm going to have to read this, so I'm so sorry. It says Chan received, this is math for 200. Chan receives a bonus from his job. He pays 30% in taxes, gives 30% to charity, and uses another 25% to pay off an old debt. He has $600 remaining from his bonus. What was the total amount of Chad's bonus? All right, was it 3,000? 3,200, 3,600, or 4,000? What was the total amount of Chan's bonus? Remember, he pays 30% in taxes, he gives 30% to charity, and uses another 25% to pay off an old debt. He has a remaining $600 from his original bonus, all right? Your job is to figure out what was the total amount of the original bonus before he dished out to all these different things. Okay, what was the starting point? What was the original amount of the bonus? The Christmas bonus, y'all know it's the holidays, all right? It's probably like a Thanksgiving bonus, all right? At least it wasn't like a turkey or like a Publix gift card. It was a good little bonus, okay? So what is our answer for that? Go ahead and answer. This is math for 200, right? It sure is. Math for 200. All right. I'm gonna give y'all just a second more. Actually, I'm gonna give y'all some time to actually like figure it out, because this isn't just like a, oh, I know. You actually have to write it out. So I'm gonna give y'all like a little minute. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a couple seconds. All right. I'm gonna lose it. Y'all ready? And the answer is, what is 4? 4,000. 4,000. 4,000. What is 4? 4,000. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see who got it. Who got it first? All right. Ryan Nicole. Ryan or Ryan, I'm not sure. But Ryan Nicole. Great job. Got what is 4. You didn't say is, but I feel you got what for. I get you. All right. What is 4? Which is $4,000. Absolutely. All right. Let me go ahead and put you down on the scoreboard. Ryan Nicole, you got 200 points in the scoreboard. All right. Drew Valerie, you are right behind her with 100 points. All right. We still got 35 minutes. All right. We're playing until about 8 p.m., guys. Review questions up until then. All right. So let me see what the rest of you guys are saying before we go through it. Okay. Half of the equation got it. Trini Red got it. Pocket Butch. Alex the Great. Court for Short. Momo Maui. Great job. Awesome job. All right. So it says Chan has paid out a total of, remember, it was 30% for charity, 30% for taxes, and like 25% for like a child support. I can't remember what that 25% was, but he paid out 25% for something else. All right. Mom of Maui. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So that 30 plus the 30 plus the 25, we would add that up. All right. That equals 85%. So once again, Chan has paid out a total of 85% of his bonus for the items listed in the question. Adulting sucks. I feel you, Chan. I feel you. He didn't even pay rent yet. But anyway, all right, to find out his total bonus, convert, no, my bad. The $600, I'm sorry, is the remaining 15% of his bonus. All right, so remember, when you're trying to figure out percentages, percentage equals part over a whole. That whole is always going to be 100%. All right, standing on 100. All right, now 85% of that 100 is going to be 85. You feel me? All right, so if we have 85% of a whole, then that means the leftover part is 15%. 100 minus 85 is 15. So the $600 represents the 15%. All right, so now that we have those bits and parts of the equation, all we have to do is kind of put it together in an equation and then solve for x. All right, so the equation is going to be 15%, but you have to turn that percentage into a decimal. All right. So you're going to convert that 15% to a decimal by multiplying by 100. 15%. You move the decimal. 15%. Yeah. No, you multiply by 100, I believe. No, you divide by 100. My bad. It's 0.15 after you do that. All right. So 0.15, which is 15% of that X, that original amount, that unknown amount. So it's represented by X, equals the remaining balance, which is $600. All right. So we're going to isolate for X by dividing both sides by that 0.15. Okay. That will be $600 divided by 0.15. That's going to result in a total bonus, which is that X, of $4,000. All right. Great job to everyone that got that. Okay. Makes sense? Thumbs up if it makes sense. Thumbs up if it makes sense. Thumbs down if you need more practice. That is fine. If you guys have to go, I do want to let you guys know that we're going to play for, this is going to be about maybe 5 to maybe max 10 questions. If you guys want to continue on with ATI, like the whole full ATI TEAS Jeopardy, because there's 20 questions, 5 times the 4 categories. It's going to be 20 questions. If y'all want to play the full 20 questions, you can only do so on the app. It is an app exclusive review game. Free to download, free to play. All right. The app is called The Nurse Sam. If you go to the link in my bio, click download the app so you can play weekly questions for the ATI TEAS. All right. You get 20 free questions every week. All right. 5 questions in each category to make sure you guys are exposed and repeatedly exposed to the practice questions. Okay. It's the best way to study. All right. So we're going to go through about like 5, but if y'all want to play the full 20, you're going to have to download the app. Free to do so. Free to play, free to pass, okay? All right. User long number, don't be weird, please. All right, so we're going to go to the next question, okay? So that was, we did science for 100, we did math for 200. Let's go ahead and go to the next question in category. All right. I think we may get into some reading or English, all right? Do not let reading or English get you got, okay? I know y'all probably think, oh, I'm going to the nursing program, so obviously math and science are going to be the most important. They're all important, okay? The reading section in particular, I believe, is more heavily weighted than I think the math. All right? So like I think you have science, reading, and then math as far as like the weight of the categories of the section. So do not neglect your reading and your English practice questions. All right. Once again, if you want to do those, download the app. All right. So next question, we're going to go to, let's go to, let's go to science for 400 points. Let's just get some points. Science for 400. All right. When heat is removed from water during condensation, which of the following are formed? Let me see what y'all saying. Okay, good. Yeah. Which of the following are formed? 1, atoms. 2, covalent bonds. 3, intermolecular bonds. Or 4, ionic bonds. All right. Read the question again just so you can remind yourself of what the question's actually asking you. When heat is removed from water during condensation, remember, we just talked about condensation, right? Which of the following are formed? All right, is it atoms, covalent bonds, intermolecular bonds, or ionic bonds? What is our answer? Y'all better come get you one of these. It's a chicken salad. Really, it's a Reese's. I'm so sorry. My sugar low. 1 second. All right. My bad. All right. Let's get the answer. What are y'all saying? I'm getting like a healthy mix. Well, more people are saying like 2 covalent bonds, but a lot of people are saying 4 ionic. All right, let's go ahead and get the answer. So, science for 400. Who got this one? Science for 400. Wait for it. Okay, hold on. Where'd it go? There we go. All right, and the answer is, drumroll please. What is 3 intermolecular bonds? Ooh, I almost choked on some peanut butter. What is 3 intermolecular bonds? I know chemistry sucks. I hate it. It says a physical change occurs when water condenses. The only thing formed during condensation is new intermolecular bonds. Therefore, no new covalent bonds form. The only time atoms form is during a nuclear reaction. All right, the water molecule is non-ionizing, so therefore no new ionic bonds are formed. Okay, you got me? All right, so let's see who got what is 3 first. first. Remember, this is Jeopardy. All right, the Jeopardy style. So you have to say what is when you are answering if you want to get the points. Okay, so first person to say, what is 3? It's Keely Nexo. Woo! Hey, Keely, I recognize you. Welcome back. All right, Keely Nexo. All right, Keely Nexo, you now have 400 points. Great job. Why did that? All right, great. Great job to everyone that got 3. If you did not get 3, please do not beat yourself up. All right, the purpose of this is not to shame. It's not to make you feel like, oh, I can't do it. If you are answering the questions wrong, it's a blessing in disguise. You now have identified an area where you're weak. So now you can strengthen that before you actually go and take the real test. Because after you take the real test, there is no going back. There is no practice. All right, you're at the game. You're at the game when you're taking the TEAS or the HESI or whatever you're taking. All right. So if you're going to get anything wrong, if you're going to mess up, I'd rather you do it during practice with Coach Nurse Sam. You feel me? Okay. Get it wrong with me, because at the end of the day, we're going over why you got it wrong so that next time you get it right. All right. So great job to everyone that got that. Oh, Keely don't want points. So it's going to go to the next person who answered what is 3, who is Married at Boss Chick or Chic. I'm not sure it's Chick or Chic. All right, so Married at Boss Chick. Congratulations, great job. All right, Keely forfeited her points and gave them to you. So you are now on the scoreboard with 400 points. You are in the lead. All right, we still have about 30 more minutes to go. It still can be anyone's game, so don't be discouraged, okay? All right, great job. Next question. Oh my gosh, really? Okay, thanks. All right, next question. That was science for 400. Let's go into a math question. Oh, and by the way, if you do download the app, all right, like I said, the app is called the Nurse Sam. All right, it's free to download, free to play the ATI TEAS Jeopardy review game, the whole 20 questions. It's free to play every week. But once you download that app, if you have not purchased anything, or even if you want to make another purchase, there's a fun surprise because we reached 10K downloads. So we're celebrating with a special app-only and app-exclusive discount code. So you'll only see what that is when you download the app and open it. Okay, if you want to go to TEAS Jeopardy, just click on where it says TEAS Prep, and then you'll see the actual button for you to play the mobile game. And then you can see the study guides all around. So just in case you want to grab the ATI TEAS study bundle, you can do so for a mystery and a surprise discount. All right, as we celebrate 10K downloads. It's not 10%. I won't try y'all like that, okay? So I just want to slide that in there. All right, next question. We're going to go for math, and it's going to be for 300 points. All right. It says, ooh, my fault. It was falling. Ooh, wait. Okay, you don't have to wait for me to read it to answer. I'm sorry, I was getting it together. Math for 300 points. All right, it says a line that travels from the bottom left of a graph to the upper right of the graph indicates what kind of relationship between an independent and dependent variable. Is it 1, positive, 2, negative, 3, exponential, or 4, logarithmic? I don't know about y'all, but I'm a visual learner. All right. So when I'm reading something and it's describing something, I either have to act it out, draw it out, something. I have to actually see what's going on. So whether I close my eyes and do it with my arms, or if I have a piece of scrap paper, I'm definitely going to go and kind of like visualize and draw out what the question's actually saying. So if that is you and you feel the need to do it, please do so. Please do so. Okay, whatever works for you, boo. All right. A lot of people saying, what is one positive? So let's go ahead and see what that answer is. All right. What is our correct answer for math for something points? I can't remember. I'll see it in a second. All right. What is our answer? Drum roll, please. All right. And the answer is, what is one positive? Great job. All right. Let's see who got what is one first. Drew Valerie again. You better go, Drew Valerie. When's your teas? Because you're about to pass that, period. All right, Drew Valerie, you are on the scoreboard already with 100 points. So now you got an additional 300. So you have 400 points. And you are tied for first place with Maury, the ad boss chick or chic. Sorry, I'm going to take that K out. All right, so great job, Drew Valerie. And great job to everyone that said, what is one? Which is a lot of people said one. All right, great job. If you didn't say one, like I said, once again, we're going to go over the rationale so that you can understand. Did y'all learn Mr. Slope Guy, like this man right here? Did y'all learn him? I did. But that's how I remembered the types of slopes or whatever. I would get that and then I would just draw some eyeshadow. This is like in my YouTube makeup phase. And I was like really experimenting with my makeup and drawing and stuff. So I would draw makeup and would give someone a makeover no matter what kind of face it was. And I used to always do it with Mr. Slope Guy. All right. He had the best eyeshadow on top of them pluses and minuses. Okay. So Mr. Slope Guy, that is going to help us figure out the relationship of those vectors. All right. Now this particular vector in this question, it indicates a positive relationship. All right, a negative relationship, if you go over to Mr. Slope Guy, all right, a negative relationship is going to represent that eyebrow right there, okay? This eyebrow right here. The upper part is going to be in the upper left, and it's going to go and descend into a lower right. That's going to be a negative relationship. That slope is negative, all right? The exponential and logarithmic functions, that's where like 3 and 4, those aren't linear and they don't create a straight line. All right. So therefore there is no like slope to determine. All right. They don't have one. So these options can be eliminated. You can just take those out. So it was really between positive and negative. All right. Another thing, whenever you see like, this is a test taking strategy for both TEAS, NCLEX, nursing school, and really any test. Whenever you see multiple choice options and 2 of them are either the same or opposite, let that be a big hint to you. More than likely, those are going to be the 2 words going to be between. All right. If it's, like I said, if it's a multiple choice, like a regular 4 traditional multiple choice question, and half of them are just opposites of each other, then it's more than likely one of those, okay? If it's the same, those 2 words are basically saying the same thing, then it's usually not, if it's 2 of it and it's multiple choice, it's usually not the answer because it can only be one answer, right? But if it's select all that apply and it's 2 saying the same thing, pay attention because it's either both of those or neither of those. Okay, so pay attention to the actual answer choices in addition to the actual question. Okay. All right. So, did I say who got this one? Yep. It was Drew Valerie. Great job. All right. Next question. Does this help you guys when it comes to like, you know, practicing and reviewing for the TEAS? Like whenever I'm getting a question as I talk, I promise. But when I was reviewing for the TEAS, I didn't have like a fun study group. It was me by myself alone. Like in my living room, just kind of like opening a book and just kind of perusing through and hoping that I was saying the right thing. So I wanted to make sure that I incorporate some like support and actually like that live support, that live review, so we can all do it together in real time, so that if y'all have any questions or if you need any additional guidance, we can do it right here, right now, in real time. And if it's not something that I know, then we figure it out together. Or if it's something that someone else knows, and they're participating in the live, they go ahead and they participate as well. And that is, sorry, I was trying to concentrate. But that's one of the best parts of actually having a live and a group study group. All right, so thank you guys for joining me this Tuesday. We're going to go ahead and go into our next question. All right, and this one is actually English. All right, remember I said do not neglect your reading in English questions. All right, it says, which of the following shows the correct use of an apostrophe and a contraction? All right, 1, whose music is playing so loudly? 2, Harry fed Josephine's fish while she was out of town. 3, no one wants to go to the movies. Oh, sorry, that's a question. No one wants to go to the movies? It's giving theater, right? All right. And 4, you're reading one of my favorite books. All right. Which of the following shows the correct use of an apostrophe and a contraction? All right. Let's look and see what that answer is while you guys are still answering. What is our answer? Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? All right. If anyone's listening and not necessarily watching, this English question is one that if you can safely look at your screen, please do so you can answer the question. This isn't a question where you can like listen to it and try to answer it like you would like a science or math question. You actually have to read the sentence so you can see the sentence structure, the use of the apostrophes. You need to see the question. If you can't do it safely, then don't do it. Just forfeit this question. It's fine. Like I said, there's 20 free questions on the app if you want more practice. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this answer. Where'd it go? Wait for it. I passed it. All right, so the answer to this question, which was what, English or reading? English for 400. And the answer is, drum roll, please. What is 4? What is 4? All right, I'm looking at y'all comments. It said contraction. Josephine's with a comma S isn't a contraction. Since I didn't read it correctly. Let's see what y'all saying. A lot of people said what is 4, so great job to you guys. The first person to say what is 4 and get it correct is Maureen at Boss Chic. I think it's Chick. I really think it's Chick. Maureen at Boss Chick, I think. Please let me know which one it is. Chic or Chick. All right, so you're already on the scoreboard with 400 points. You just got another 400. So you now are in the lead with 800 points. Ooh-wee. All right. Remember, the person that wins the highest amount of points at the end of the game, which ends at 8 p.m., they're going to win a free ATI TEAS bundle. Okay, it's one of our best sellers, especially for our pre-nursing students. It has helped thousands of pre-nursing students taking the ATI TEAS or the HESI. Okay, it still goes over those basic fundamentals: reading, writing, and math. Reading, writing, arithmetic. Okay. All right, so whoever wins the highest amount of points right now is looking like Boss Chick, but I don't know. We still got about 10 minutes. It can be anyone's game. All right. Let's go ahead and see what y'all saying. Okay, it's Chick. That's what I thought. All right. So let's go ahead and let's get into another thing. Let's see if this works. Hold on one second, because if it doesn't work, I'm gonna be pissed. Wait. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the next question. That was what? Reading or English? One of those. Did I read what it was? My bad. I did not read the rationale. It says the answer is what is 4. You're reading one of my favorite books. My fault. All right, it says apostrophes can be used within contractions to represent the letter or letters, plural, that has been omitted, aka taken out, when 2 words have been joined together. All right. So in this example, the word your, which is you apostrophe R-E, is made up of the 2 words you and are. So if you and R had a baby, it'd be your. all right? And that letter A is omitted, all right? And that's what that contraction represents. Well, that apostrophe represents that omitted letter within a contraction, okay? We don't mean labor contraction, all right? This isn't maternity OB, it's English. Okay, we don't mean that type of contraction, all right? We mean the sentence structure, all right? The apostrophe, that's F. That's what we mean, okay? All right, so great job. It is what it's for. Now, I'm going to go do what I was trying to do. All right, so we're going to try a specific feature really quick to see if that works for our next question. All right, so let me go ahead and send it to our all right. Let's go ahead and get into our polls. All right, so this is going to be the next question. This one is going to be math for 300. All right. I started a poll down below. Okay, open that poll and vote. Vote on the poll, see what that answer is. All right, the question says, it's giving you some scores: 78, 92, 83, and 97. All right, it's asking you what is the median score. Is it A, 19, B, 85, C, 83, or D, 87.5? All right, this is a poll. Go ahead and vote for what you think the answer is. We're going to vote on what the answer is. All right. Remember, you're going to see that poll. That poll is going to be your next question. Yeah, you vote. You got to go ahead and vote. All right, that is your question. You have 4 scores. All right, you have 4 different numbers. All right, 78, 92, 83, and 97. You should see it in the poll. All right, go ahead and figure out what the overall median of those scores or that set of numbers is. All right. Oh, nah, vote. Yes, I voted. All right. Let's see. Did you guys actually vote for the poll? This poll of ATI TEAS Jeopardy. Make sure you are putting your answer. All right, I can kind of see how it's going. Majority of people are saying D, which is 87.5. And then we have some people saying B, which is 85. And then C, which is 83. And then A, which is 19. All right. All right, let's look and see what that answer is. It is D. The answer is D. I'm going to read y'all the rationale. All right. It says, for an even number of total values, the median is calculated by finding the mean or average, okay, of the 2 middle numbers or middle values once all values have been arranged in the ascending order, which is basically from least to greatest. All right, from the smallest number to the biggest number. You have to put them in order. All right, so in this case, 92 plus 83 was going to be those 2 middle numbers. All right, you add those together and divide it by 2, and that's going to equal your median of 87.5, which was number 4 or letter D, whatever. All right. Girl, what are you saying? All right, so great job. That one was a freebie. I was testing out a feature. Okay, now we're going to go back to our regular question. All right, this is going to be our last question for tonight. You'll be able to see this one. I was just trying out a feature. My fault. All right, so let's go ahead and go to our next question. What was that, math? It sure was. All right, our next category and our last question for tonight is going to be, let me make it a good one. Let's make it be science for 300. It's going to be our last question, guys. All right, this is science for 300, which is not a type of protein. Which is not a type of protein. So 1, fibrous, 2, membrane, 3, globular, or 4, unsaturated, which is not a type of protein. All right, remember this is ATI TEAS Jeopardy. All right, it's just our review. We're going through ATI TEAS 7 style practice questions. Okay, but we're just doing it in a way that's like Jeopardy and playing for points. Okay, so you actually have to answer it in Jeopardy style. You have to say what is if you want the points. If you don't want the points and you're just here for the review because you're bored and just scrolling through TikTok and you came across this live, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. But you don't have to say what is. Let the points go to the actual pre-nursing students that need the ATI TEAS bundle. All right, so let's see what y'all saying. Y'all saying what is 4, unsaturated. Someone said membrane, but I'm getting lots of what is 4 is unsaturated. All right, so let's go ahead and see what our answer is. Our last question. Our answer is going to be, drumroll please. All right, and our answer is, what is 4 unsaturated? Great job, great job, great job, great job, great job. All right, it says, what is 4 unsaturated? That is the correct answer. It says there are 3 types of proteins: fibrous, membrane, and globular. All right, I'm sorry that's cut off. I'm so sorry. All right, the replay won't be cut off. You can find the replay on YouTube later on this week, okay? It says fibrous or structural proteins consist of collagen, elastin, and keratin. Membrane proteins are interactive. Are interactive and anchored to a membrane. Okay, hence membrane proteins. Proteins within a membrane. Okay, globular proteins consist of functional proteins like enzymes, hemoglobin, and insulin. All right, those are the 3 types of proteins. All right, when you get, little tip, when you get rationales that are like really detailed like that actually go through the types of proteins, examples of each of the types of proteins, make sure that you are paying attention to that rationale. All right, that's like a little extra dose of a quick little, hey, remember this is important. All right, they wouldn't put all that if it wasn't important. The thing about these questions is that they're trying to gauge whether or not you understand and comprehend the concept. So the questions will not always be the same. However, they will be similar. So you can get this question or something like this question again, and instead of them, asking, hey, which one's not a protein, it can ask you which one is a protein. So you have to be able to identify all parts of the concept. All right. So when they give you rationales like that, just jot it down, take a screenshot, whatever, so you have that little nugget with you. All right. All right, so first person to get what is 4 is, oh no, it's my first year. That's okay. The best thing to do is practice, because at some point, if nursing is what you want to do, you'll come across it. The person that got what is 4 first is Drew Valerie. All right, Drew Valerie got it again. All right, so Drew, you got 400 points already on the scoreboard. Then you got 300 points to make you have a grand total of 700 points. All right, great job to everyone that answered what is 4. Like I said, if you did not get what is 4, this is a great example of what they're going to be looking for, like a good summary of the important things to know about these proteins. Take a screenshot, jot it down, do whatever you need to do. Because if you're taking the TEAS or HESI or whatever entrance exam, you're going to see this again. All right. And this is biology. All right. You're going to see this again. Mark my words. All right. So that ends tonight's game of ATI TEAS Jeopardy. Thank you guys so much for playing with me. Let's go ahead and get to our final scores. Okay, thank you to everyone that participated. Like I said, whether you actually got on the scoreboard or not, as long as you came and participated and were answering questions, whether you got it wrong or right, you really winning. You're really the winner of tonight, okay? You actually made the effort and you took whatever actionable necessary steps to make sure that you are actually practicing and exercising your knowledge, all right? So kudos to you. The number one highest score, all right, the person with the highest score is actually, and drum roll please, with 800 points, Maureen at Boss Chick, because you told me it's Chick. All right, Maureen at Boss Chick, congratulations, you won the game with 800 points. All right, Drew Valor, you came in at just underneath it with 700 points, but congratulations and great job. I don't know when y'all take y'all ATI TEAS or whatever entrance exam, but snaps to you guys because it's giving you've been practicing. It's giving you've been studying and it shows. Okay? All right. Maury said, I'll give the gift to the next winner. Thanks. I was here for a refresher. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. All right. So Maury at Boss Chick went ahead and donated her prize to Drew Valerie. So Drew Valerie, if you are still here, you have won a free ATI TEAS bundle if you don't already have it. If you don't have it, then congratulations, you just won a free digital ATI TEAS bundle. All right. It is a great overview of all the important stuff that you need to know and remember for the ATI TEAS, all 4 categories. Okay. You're going to have a creative digital study guide. I call them study kits created by me. Okay. Of all the important stuff. All right. No fluff. Okay, when it comes to my study guides, I want to make sure that you guys are taking all this boring information and actually finding a way to help you remember it. Okay, so whether it's in the form of mnemonic devices or like creative themed study kits to help you use that association to help you remember things. That's what I do. And that's basically what all my products are, including the ATI TEAS study bundle. So I'm so excited for you to get it and experience it and see how you like it. Please let me know, of course. But this is what I need from you, Drew Valerie. I need you to DM me. Do you have Instagram? I hope so. Let me know. If you have Instagram, please DM me your full name, first and last, and a good email address so I can send you your free prize, your digital ATI TEAS bundle. All right. That was, it's 147 digital pages. And like I said, it goes over all the important stuff that you need to know for ATI TEAS 7. Okay. All right. So you do have Instagram. Awesome. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, but go ahead and, or that other app, let me say that. But go ahead and DM me your full name, like I said, and your email address so I can get that right over to you. Just let me know in the message, like, hey, this is Drew Valerie from TikTok. I won. Let me get my prize, and I'll go ahead and send that straight to you, okay? Once again, thank you guys so much for joining me for tonight's ATI TEAS Jeopardy, all right? So the purpose of Nursing School Study Bar is to help my pre-nursing students and my actual nursing students, new grads, everyone, up until taking the actual NCLEX, whether that's PN or RN, all right? So Tuesdays is for TEAS Tuesday, all right? That's when we have our live and we go over our ATI TEAS/HESI entrance exam basics. All right, that's usually our prereqs, our chemistries, bios, math, all that good boring stuff, anatomy and physiology. That's where we go over it. ATI TEAS Tuesday, where we have a Jeopardy style review game for the ATI TEAS. All right, we do that every Tuesday. If we don't do it live, then I at least, like I said, give you guys new questions in the app. So if you want to play more ATI TEAS Jeopardy questions, make sure you download our app. All right, go to the link in my bio, and then you're going to see download the app. Download the app. It's free to download. And then you're going to go to TEAS Prep, so you can see ATI TEAS Jeopardy Mobile. It's exclusive to the Nurse Sam app, so you can only play it within the app. So just go ahead and grab it while you can. All right, for you guys that did not win, if you do go and you are interested in the ATI TEAS bundle, once you download the app, you'll see a sweet discount code waiting for you. Okay, all you're gonna do is open the app and you'll see what it is. You can use that for a sweet percentage off your next digital order. All right. Somebody said what time? It's gonna be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. All right, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is going to be our Tuesday lives right here on TikTok Live. Okay, I'm usually gonna have a guy have a link for you guys, but if you want to make sure you don't miss anything, subscribe to my live on TikTok so you don't miss anything. It's free to subscribe. It's for PN or RN, doesn't matter, because we all have to take either the ATI TEAS. It's no difference between the ATI TEAS for RNs and the ATI TEAS for PNs. All right. So this is for every pre-nursing student. And then NCLEX Jeopardy, that's on Thursdays. That's for both PN and RN students. It's for all nursing students, okay? We all have to take the NCLEX and learn basically the same stuff. All right, besides give or take a few things, but we'll talk about that at another date. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me once again. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to me. If not, I will see y'all next week for ATI TEAS, or I will see y'all Thursday for our NCLEX Jeopardy right here at 7 p.m. on Thursday for another review, Jeopardy Star Review, going over farm, fundamentals, maternity, mental health, and adult med surg. All right. I'll see y'all then. Thank you so much for joining me. See y'all next time.